Hello geeks, this is Tamatis and you are back in Everyday Normal Creek, and welcome to City Skylines, back to Lakewood City with you guys. Last time that I left you here, we were like just building up this little nice suburban district over there, and we were just expanding our industrial area, our commercial area here. And you might notice some difference. I really don't like how everything must be attached to roads in City Skylines, and I really wanted to put something beautiful in my roundabout in the middle. So I decided to turn my roundabout into a square about. Okay, so I deleted the roundabout, and I just created this little nice square area here. I fitted this park, the park with trees. And I just left it like that, and I just left my commercial area as it is. And I might be that it looks a bit more beautiful to me, and I want to start integrating parks and beautiful areas here. And I really want to take advantage of this area. Inside my little head, I just imagine that this area here is going to be, let's say, a major, touristic district. So I hope at some point in the future I'm just gonna zone out this one, and I think where is it actually? It has somewhere. There is somewhere tourism district. Specialization. I think it's here. Commercial specializations. Yes. So when we open the commercial specializations after our next population milestone, then we will be able to make a touristic commercial area. And I imagine this area to be a commercial touristic area, and having maybe, let's say, a port over there. If we can see ferry depot, ferry stop, ferry pier. That's a pathway, cargo, harbor. Tourists arrive to the city via the harbor. What about the first? This is a ferry stop, this is a ferry pier. So yeah, so when we will be at the harbor, let's say here, we can bring about our tourists. Anyway, so now we have some difficult decisions to make. First of all, you see that my residential demand has skyrocketed. So I guess we could go ahead and expand this area further to this side towards the sea. That's thing number one. Thing number two is that I really want to move this industrial area out of here. And I was searching a bit my available options. So I have these squares, these 6 squares around my already expanded city. And what I wanted to do is to choose a good place. And if we check the sources, I see that this area has a bit of ore, and this area has a lot of farmland close to the highway actually. This area here has also ore and some farmland. Where I want to put my tourist industry here in the Vermont Heights, there is some farmland, but I'm not planning to use this. And there is a lot of oil on these islands. So these islands here either can be exploited for oil and have some cargo ships, let's just export it, or I don't know what. Or this can also expand my tourist area. I guess I would go for tourists. I would go in this area to be touristic, and possibly somewhere around here as well. I was thinking that my downtown eventually will evolve to be somewhere here, I guess. So I think that I want to just expand in this rectangle over here on the... Is it north? I don't know where it is now, the orientation, but as we see it now, it's on the north of our screens, let's say. So because it has a bit of farmland, so I would really like to build some farms, because farms is an industry specialization that is not polluting. So we could build a really nice farmland here in this area that seems fertile, and maybe around it can build a little nice farm community, and maybe also we can expand some commercial. But first things first, we need to address this like population demand for now, because we will have our businesses already. I see some businesses that are looking for people. Not enough customers here, and possibly we'll start see that there will be not enough and not enough like workers to work around. So yeah, okay, so let's just start here. Might be that we want to expand this district, the Dale Square, and we might want to have another connection somehow. I guess something like that would work. For now, we see that the bar reduces a bit. I don't want to zone in too much like residential all at once. Here our little community is going well, but they have not so much space for expansion. Anyway, we're just zoning in. I see that people are coming in. They just need water probably. Okay, we need to expand our services. And I see actually that the sewage treatment is in a pretty critical point right now. So let's do like this. And let's do like here and here. And let's do like here and here. Okay. And okay, we see that we dropped a bit the demand for residential. This will bring a bit more traffic eventually. That's something, a reminder that we need to check on our like transportation eventually. I really wanted to build this like bus station here. Hopefully we'll unlock him when we pass the 4,200 people mark. And let's go now and just buy the area with the farmland here, which costs 6,300. Yes, it has a bit of farmland, a bit of forest. So it has a train connection, which is also good. So let's just purchase this area here. And that's good. Now this gave us the connection that we needed. But now we have to think how we're going to connect this little beautiful area to the highway here, because right now we don't own this piece of land, so we cannot just simply like put a like a road here. This is not allowed, so unfortunately for now the road must be passing somewhere through here. I guess we could take advantage of this place here, or just extend the underground. I mean, I have a nice idea right now, so let's go underground. Let's go underground. We just have this like underground place here, which is technically, if I'm not mistaken, it's just a 4-lane road with a bus lane. Yeah, I'm correct. So if we just extend this, but on the underground. And I'm thinking also something else. Since that we extended this area, there is no need for this ugly arch anymore. Which was a one-way or two-way road? This was a two-way road, right? Yeah, that was a two-way road. So... excuse my little doggy. So we will just like simply like connect this through here. So let's just make a two-way road. Like here and Make it a bit archy maybe. Like here. And make this connection simpler and not just have this big arc, which was not looking very nice. And since we have this now connected, by the way, now we don't have this like limits here, but we're going to leave the L square as it is because I like it. Let's expand this area here a bit because all this is the L square. Okay, and let's go ahead and probably build another roundabout, or maybe a square about. Let's make it again a square about. I don't know why, but since I can fit parks in, I like square abouts. I mean, I like this. It's not very straight, not very symmetrical, but I like it. Okay, I see that already some businesses are just closing. And that's because of the lack of customers, but I guess we will just fix this soon. Okay, so let's go and find the roundabouts. The small roundabout and the low happiness. Yeah, they don't have a lot of parks and plazas. Okay, that's something we'll take care of soon. Even though this little guy here looks pretty green to me. Anyway, let's go ahead and find the roundabout and the small one, and possibly we will have to fit it somewhere here. So let me pause the game a bit while I'm building this. Okay. So let's just put it down like... maybe it should be like leaned, it should lean towards this side. Towards the industrial side. So let's just put it like here. Let's probably delete this side. Let's just remove these trees from inside. Okay, and let's upgrade the roads. Okay, this doesn't look so bad. Could be a bit better. I guess I will fill my city with all these ugly roundabouts. Maybe it shouldn't be a good idea aesthetically. And maybe we want this ramp here to be starting from a different point. Yeah, that won't make it symmetrical, but that will. Okay, that will allow a bit of space for my boulevard here. Like here. I guess this is ready. And let's check the resources now map to see where my, like, okay, here. So my farmland should be here. So let's just draw out some roads that they will mark the like these will be like the borders of the farming area. Okay, doesn't necessarily have to be straight. But I want to surround everything. Okay, and 10 here. 10 here. Then here and here. We'll make this like a really nice strange triangle. And from here we're going to expand. So all this is my available farmland. I see here we have, what is this? This is like an old factory. Does this has any value actually? This has 0 value. It doesn't reduce the value. It doesn't increase it. I see that it has like a lot of rubble around. Burnt trees. So we have to clear up the area a bit. But might be that we don't want to clear up the station. Yeah, this is just a burn factory. Okay, Okay, so let's clear up here. Okay. Seems that these lines are perfectly fine. And they're fully electric, which is good. So let's just keep this. Let's take out this rock also, because... Okay, whatever. Now let's just take out this factory as well. Boom. Oh, these are some burned old cars. So this should be a factory from the 30s or something. Okay, let's clear up this area. Anyway, this could be used as our main line in the near future. So why not? And it's free. So let's go ahead and actually I want, instead of this boulevard here, I want to go ahead and put a highway. But let's put a two-way highway, but a small one. Like this one. And let's draw a straight line. Actually, let's draw a straight line till here somewhere. Yep. Then take this, make a small angle. Like to where we're lining up with this guy. Like to here. This guy will line up here, so let's just draw it till here. Let's go 5 units. 1, 2, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Stop here and then go here and connect like this and make this nice S curve here. Let's just connect this area, so this will be our farmland. This is connected by a highway, via a highway here. Might be in the future we will need to upgrade this to a highway with like a two-way highway with sound barriers. But for now we don't have this like luxury, let's say. So we just have connected this area and we're ready to start farming. So let's not lose time actually. So let's zone out some farmland here. So since this would be a farming area, I would really to heavily use the 2-lane gravel road, even though might be that farms will not be very happy about it. We will see how it will go, and if we see that farms are not happy about it, I'm just gonna like change it to like normal like two-way roads. So we're just going to go the classic way. Let's check our sources again. So the main farmland area is here, is the most fertile land. So let's just go... But anyway, as we were expanding in, we were just going to hit more and more fertile farmland. So let's just go to here. And then here. And then here. And then let's keep doing this. Like here and here. This is pretty cheap roads to build. Oops. Here and here and here. And nope, let's just keep going here. Here and here. And then just put this and don't connect it. And let's put like here to avoid a lot of junctions. And like here. Oh, whoa, nope. I think it's not perfectly like flat. No, it seems more or less flat. Okay, so we have hit pretty good chunk of farmland, I guess. So let's go ahead and zone this out as industrial first of all. So all this area here and here, and then we're just gonna leave the peripheral road like empty, not to have like trucks and everything stopping by. So we're just leaving like 1 square and just expanding towards the other side. So like here. Like so. So I guess this is covered more or less. I don't see any more pieces here. And I guess we can just make this like a district. Anyway, this whole thing would be a district. This whole area here would be a district. Let's see the name. Evergreen Hills, which is pretty like matching name for a farmland area. And we're just going here and say that Evergreen Hills is going to specialize in farming. And you see it got this little track. This little tractor, meaning that only farming industries is going to spawn here. And slowly we will see that this evergreen is going to be built nicely. Okay, to be like evolved. To start evolving, not to be evolved. That was like very weird choice of words. Yeah, so we have to fix the one-way ramps here like that. And here we should make sure that this ramp goes away. And we should delete these middle roads here to leave it as a roundabout. And I guess we're ready to rock and roll. Like another like centipede. This looks like these roundabouts that I built here and here, they look like the legs of a spider or something, of a centipede. I don't know, it looks so like strange, but they work nevertheless. And farming. Yeah, they don't like farming probably. Let's see here. Oh, here it is. Like our first farm has spawned. Fruit for all. Nice. Really, really nice. We will need to bring them water and electricity, I guess, here, because they will soon start to complain. Thank God we have a lot of funds. And where is the easiest way to expand? Probably this is the closest. So if we bring this here, we can just cover this area for now. Let's start it from here, let's say. No, from here. Let's just go till here and then till here. Here and here. And for electricity, we have to find an area like probably from here and run an electric line all the way, like it crosses here and just goes all the way to here. And how we're doing, by the way, electricity we produce okay. Oh, and we hit the like nice. So nice. We hit our new oh my god, milestone. I always forget. So we're at 4,200 people right now. We unlocked a lot of stuff. We unlocked like city planning policies. So we finally unlocked some city planning policies. We unlocked like level 4 unique buildings, leisure and tourism unique buildings. These unique buildings we need to draw more tourists to our area. Trolley buses. That's something that the Sunset Harbor DLC includes, and it was like one of the main focuses of the DLC. Might be that we will use trolley buses, who knows. Oil industry specialization, tourism specialization. A lot of policies, some new roads, amazing, a lot of new roads actually. And we get police headquarters, fire station, oil power plant. That might be good. That might be really good. The bus station that I really wanted. Some fishing industry stuff that's also part of the Sunset Harbor DLC. And the trolley bus depot. Next one is at 6,500. And we're getting new areas, taxation policies and everything else. And let's see our unique buildings here. A winter market. We have a winter market and the Chirp X land site. Launch rockets in order to provide public space transport services. Public space transport services, like, so normal. But like, because yeah. But anyway. So we have some really awesome stuff here. We have the tourism specialization, but I'm not going to use it yet here because we still don't have tourist attractions, okay? Because if we see here, let's check tourism. So the attractiveness of our city is pretty like low, 3%. And where the tourists are going now? They go a lot in this park. That's good. So they like the parks. They avoid this area here. That's good. We don't want tourists to just roam around here. There is nothing touristic in these areas. They're just suburbies. We just go here also to quiet corners of. But the attractiveness of our city is not high. It's low. So we need stuff that will increase the attractiveness of our city. Yeah, so we have a few parks, I guess, for leisure. They need more, my people. I don't have any unique buildings, just parks and plazas here and there. No public libraries. Anyway, we will have to develop this eventually over time. But for now, let's focus on... Okay, we focused here. Well, let's focus on this industry, and maybe we also want to move our industry over here as well. Because we're moving this industrial area, so we could make also another area for general industry. They could both be benefiting from this station. So it might be a good idea that we are actually expanding this even more to create another industrial area here. Or we just simply start zoning this out, the general industry, but then we will not have how to supply our stores if we don't have general industry. We need general industry. And it's better because now all this... I mean, it's better to put our general industry somewhere here, because then everything that this area produces is going to go down here to these factories. So better just put our general industry here. Again, we're expanding a bit too much with the roads, but what can we do? It's just going like... Okay, let's not aggressively expand for now. Let's just do like this. And maybe just a bit more. And then like this. Like that. And like here. And might be this is a good area to expand our general industry. So let's just create another... Okay, or generic industry, and actually let's just paint this down and just create here generic industry. Okay, it's already generic by default. So let's just start zoning in industry here. Like this. And might be some areas here as well. Like that. Okay, we cannot hear. And let's start zoning out industry from here. Because we want this area to be clean eventually. Let's just zone out entirely the industry from here. This, by the way, is going to decrease dramatically the amount of like demand in this like road as well. Okay. And after we have zoned out our industry in the new area, we're just going to go ahead and finally put down some like transportation. Might be nice to put some trolley buses. Okay, so we will need this area to give power here. And this should be expanded here and probably here. And and since this is gone and bye-bye, I mean, okay, we have some utility buildings still left. For example, the firehouse. But this firehouse, we can just simply relocate this firehouse to our new industrial area. And somewhere maybe between the industrial area, so maybe somewhere here. What about electricity? Why we don't have electricity? Aha, because our electric factories are not connected to the network. Okay, so here. Everyone will have electricity now, and something is happening with sewage. Yep, our sewage treatment is really low, so let's just go ahead and plop another sewage here. And at the same time relocate all the sewages. Actually, we just had one. So relocate this guy all the way to here. And just connect this to the general network. So let's take the pipes. And we were going to feed everyone with water here. Like so. And then just connect here. And from here to here as well. And let's relocate actually. No, there is nothing to be relocated, just this to be deleted again, and then just put some energy through some power lines like here and here. This will give them enough energy. Now we're full of ugly power lines, but nevertheless everything will work out. Okay, so let's see how is our sewage treatment. Okay, our capacity increased. Eventually this area will be free of pollution. We're just going to throw out our poop here towards this like area here and towards the poor like cruise ships that are just this is a cargo ship, to poor ships that are just passing by there. But this is going to be much cleaner. This area here that we made it so dirty is going to be much cleaner in the future. And now this has made me thinking, like, since this area is out, and since I guess that the main industry is going to be here, might be a good chance to rethink about the necessity of this one here, because I think the demand of like cars here is going to decrease dramatically now that we don't have industry, and is going to increase dramatically over this area here. So let's go ahead and expand a bit more our industrial area, because I see we have a bit more money. Let's just do like this for now. And let's start relocating. We have to be careful not... But anyway, are we going to expand for now this train here? I don't know. So why should we be careful? Eventually, as they grow up, they're like... their electric radius is going to increase, and we will not have to make these ugly power lines. And maybe it's a good time to relocate this also here to reduce the noise pollution in that area, and connect this also to the network again. And here, delete this line here. This, so less noise for these guys and less ugliness, because we're going to delete these electric lines as well. And now I'm thinking that since we just have these landfills here and nothing else, They don't have electricity, but they don't demand electricity as well, I guess. Okay, so that means let's delete these ugly power lines here. I see people are leaving, and I wonder why. Okay, they see crime rate here. You're just complaining about crime rate. Let's check our crime rate. It's 9%, pretty low, but all our jails are almost full. Okay, let's go a bit to the police. We have police headquarters, but we don't have the prison yet. Let's just plop down a few more stations. Where are our stations? We just have one station here. Okay, let's just plop down another police station. Let's say here. Somewhere that it will cover for the rest of the areas. Maybe here. That would be good. That will make people a bit happier, I guess. And our little farmland is expanding here. Almost everything is covered. So maybe we should expand a bit more our farm industries. I see there is not high demand for industry right now. Ah, there is still available areas to expand, so let it fill first. See here that like industries are just coming in, and I just don't know the flows yet. So let's just check the flows, the road flows. So from where are they coming from to my industry? So they're just still using this one here. They're just still using this main road, so might be a good idea. Might be a good idea. That I will create a bridge. That it will do just passing by above this roundabout. And coming all the way here. And this would be a highway. Okay, these roundabouts are not superly perfectly aligned, but nevertheless let's do it. So let's just go like that, and let's do something now. Let's now try, and that would be probably, I will do this and I will conclude this episode, because in this roundabout we just already have the underground connection. We could make a second underground level connection, but let's make a bridge, because let's have the underground, the roundabout, and the bridge. So how we're going to do this? So we're just going to lay down the two-way highway road. I'm just going to go like 10 units away from the roundabout. 10 units away, come on. Like here, and just extend it. Like here, and let's go to Junctions. Say that this highway is always having priority. Like this. And let's just allow cars to just drive through the highway in much faster speeds than before. And just passing by, and might be a good idea that we want to connect this with a roundabout. If people want to turn left or right. And what if people want to go to the highway from this side? That complicates things. But for now, okay, I just want to connect mainly this entrance to this entrance here. To this area here. So the highway here, that ends up here, I just wanted this connection to come here. And then we will see. What new building? Okay, I know we have the headquarters to it. Cars are going to move much faster now. And hope that everything would be alright. We keep losing people. I think they're not very happy because they don't have many leisure perks. And also might be a good idea to finally get rid of this like Hemlock Park. Which is actually split into two if we check here. Yes, this is Hemlock Park and this is Hemlock Park. And just move it somewhere else. But where? I mean, these two areas desperately need some... Actually, we have this area here. We don't need so much commercial right now, so it might be a good idea to just simply zone out this area here. Just zone out this thing. Oops. Nope. Stay, guys. Here. Just zone out this thing. And just delete. This will create a bit of demand for like commercial, possibly. Let's just delete this area here. All of them, just zone them out. And Hemlock Park is just this small area now, for now. All of them are just going away. The traffic is going to go away finally from here. No one is going to use this except my garbage trucks. So for this thing, let's just create landfill site somewhere here. Maybe a lot of them in a row. Like here. 1, 2, 3. And let's just say to these landfill sites to empty. Oops. And this as well to empty. In order to be able to delete them later on. Okay, and I think that concludes it. So now we have the newly new generic industry area. We have our new Evergreen Hills farmland area. And Evergreen Hills and Fairview Square. I really hate those notifications. Yes, yes, yes. I know we have a hospital. I know we have a hospital. Let's check here. Maybe some more ugly cables are laying on their way for no reason. Yep. As I told you, we just created a bit more demand for like commercials right now. And that's good actually, because we can expand, we can make some little commercial zones here. For example, I can make a little commercial zone like here actually. See, next to these residentials. Maybe like here, and here, and here, and here. And then like here, and here, and here. That would bring some commercial closer to these areas, and they will have to commute less to reach areas like here. Plus, this will create less competition for these areas, and more people eventually will start flocking in this area here, which eventually we want to expand. And we got rid of all the traffic, I mean, here in this area. Except I see like a lot of trucks, garbage trucks here. Okay, still we didn't put the bus station, the bus depot and bus station, so... but this is something for the next episode, guys. Eventually, I guess if we're going good, we created those areas here, and that's it for today. Let's just focus here in this, like my new generic industry area, and hopefully we will see that this area will start clearing up from pollution. Let's see how it's going. Already it clears up. Okay, it will have these landfills for quite some time till they empty up completely, but it's already clearing up, and the water eventually will clear up here as well, because now our poop is just mainly going out from down there. So it looks good. Okay guys, so thank you very much for being here with me. If you like this video, hit and smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell button to get all the latest notifications about my channel's activity on your YouTube homepage. And thank you for being here with me in another City Skylines video, and where you see my first Lakewood adventures in the vanilla Sunset Harbor DLC gameplay. And stay tuned for more episodes like this, and I will see you next time.